Hi guys, Mugsy Makes here, and we're going to do November's Dice and Deal Challenge hosted by Cali Black. In this challenge, she rolls a pair of dice, then whatever number she gets, she picks out that many of a pack of art prompt cards with a prompt on them to do something in your journal. So if she got 3, she rolled a 3, she would do 3 prompts. What I'm going to first do here is tape up the page and get it gessoed. The reason why I tape the middle of the page here is just so when I'm using different types of paints or inks or whatnot, they don't drip through as much to the next page. Once you fill up a journal about 75% of the way, it gets pretty messy. This one's just one I've been working in for a couple months right now. This is just gesso. The reason why I put gesso on the pages most of the time is so also the inks and paints won't soak through the page. Sorry about the noise. That's my puppy Cinder. She knows how to open my door. Hello, pups. They just don't like the door closed. She'll come in here, open it, and then leave. This page has some texture on it already from the previous page. I can see it on here, which is fine. It'll just add to whatever I'm gonna do here. I'm going to try to follow what Callie did a little closer this time. Keep it somewhat around the same colors. But we'll see. It always turns out different. That'll work. You could keep gessoing until the pages were completely white if you didn't like, seeing any of that, but it doesn't matter. It's going to get covered up. And it very well could end up being one of your favorite parts of the page. Free texture. Alright. I'm going to let this dry. And then we will go on with the first prompt. There are 5 of this month's prompts. Number 1 is use spray inks, then blot the page. Alright guys, this is all dry. I've got just some scrap papers here. First prompt is to spray ink and then blot the page, so it's going to get a little messy. We will attempt not to let it get too messy, but that's how it goes. Got some of these Delusions paints. Alright, we're going to use this yellow. I believe it is lemon zest. I'm going to add some of this funky fuchsia. A little more yellow. And then I have this cherry pie. That's actually perfect that it's coming out like that. I like that. I'm going to use just a little bit of water to spritz on here to move the colors around. Alright, and then I'm just going to use some of these old baby wipes that I've used previously and dried out just to blot the page. I'm just going to crumple them up and do a little blotting. I'm gonna go ahead and dry this. All right, that's dry enough. So the second prompt is to use an alphabet stencil. So let me grab my stencils, but why not? Let's do that. I mean, I do have other ones like those, but let's do these. Now, the first time I'm going to try this ghosting technique that Cali tried. I'm not sure if my page was supposed to be dry or wet. It's dry. So let's see. So she just laid it down and then sprayed on top of it. Oh yeah, you do see that. That's pretty cool. We're gonna flip it and reverse it. Alright, yeah, you do kind of see a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. Oh, that's got too wet. Nah, I screwed it up. Well, I think my colors aren't very dark right there, but you can see where it kind of ghosted a little bit. That's really cool. I think my colors would need to be a little bit darker and probably a little bit smaller of a spray bottle. Okay, so, because I kind of feel like I didn't use the stencil very well. Cool. I'm going to use a little bit of gesso through the stencil. The gesso is porous, so it will suck up the color, which will be kind of neat. I just use an old card. And of course, my gesso doesn't fit down, or my card doesn't fit down there in my gesso, so it still cracks me up how much pretty stuff that I do when I'm journaling. Because I normally don't do a whole lot of pretty things. Like, because I do a lot of Halloween prop building. Those tend not to be pretty. I mean, I think they're pretty. Alright, I think that's enough with the stencil. Alright, we're going to let this dry and then come back to do the next prompt, which is prompt 3, which is a Go Wild card. Oh, so we can do anything. I think. So the next prompt is Go Wild, which a Go Wild card is what I'm guessing is, you know, do whatever you want. Pick a technique you want to do. When I think of going wild, I think of going weird. So let's go weird. Still a little wet. I think I'm gonna cut some images down to size from my I have this big just box of newspaper clippings. I do magazine clippings, just different things, faces, whatnot. I do when I'm not feeling so hot or anything. I'll just sit and clip things that I could use in art. So I'm gonna go through this and find something weird. I'm thinking let's do like eyeballs or faces or something weird. Alright, I will be back. Alright, this is still drying. I was looking through all my magazine cutouts and I decided to grab a whole bunch of words just randomly. I've got tons. and then maybe try to make something, a sentence out of them, or a word, just use a word, I don't know. There's probably going to be a lot of the same because I use the same like local paper. Oh, this is not, this is just a piece of mixed media collage paper I did, and I ran through my sewing machine. Commando. I got weird. Make sure you can see all this. I might have picked too many, but I was worried that I wouldn't have enough to make a sense, but maybe that's the point. Maybe I don't want to make 80 cents. Hey, look, I've got 2 dirties. Oh, didn't I have one of those already? Maybe not. Oh my gosh, I have 3 dirties. Oh good, I'm glad we got at least a U, and oh, I got a the and a pair. Moment is up, and content, connect. Alright, so, oh no, there's a couple hiding right here. Next, and this. Alrighty. So for my something weird, I think I'm gonna, or something wild. See, I'm already something weird. I gotta make a card that says go weird. I'm gonna put it in my deck, I think. So, go wild. I think I'm gonna pick these 3. Yeah, why not? They're odd. It's good advice, I guess. And yeah, it'll be fun. So I'm gonna put these on for my Go Wild card, and then we'll move to the prompt number 4, which is add a piece of your recycled art. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I think I have something I could put in here. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. So far we did use the spray inks. We used an alphabet stencil. Our Go Wild is gonna be our words. And then we add a piece of recycled art. So I'm gonna go find something and be right back. This is fun. I think I might get all my words into a something like I can reach in and grab so many, and we might do this again where we just do the words for our page or something just randomly like this, because this is kind of fun. Be right back. Alright, so for the Go Wild, I'm going to use these words, and for the add a piece of your recycled art, I'm going to use some old art I did just here. A little flower with an eyeball, and then this weird space moth whale thing I drew a long time ago. I thought maybe I will give it a blast of color, make it look kind of galaxy so it looks like some kind of weird universe whale or something, and it will be perfect in our weird page now. So I'm going to color this up a little bit, and I'm going to cut back page. Yeah, I'm going to cut this guy out here. This is just an old journal I made. It's kind of falling apart. So there we go. I'm always cannibalizing old art. I'm going to use that somehow, and then I'm going to go ahead and probably just outline him and do some spray inks, but I think I'll do spray inks first. We'll go ahead and do like a galaxy look, so I'll want some purple, and set this aside for a moment. Let it finish drying. I'm gonna get my white pen out and just bring him out a little bit. Alright, that's good enough for now. I will draw his eyes onto the page. So, cut this guy out. Pretty. So I got my space whale here. Possibly cut out this, but no, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll just do space whale. Let me get my book. Make sure I'm right side up. Yep. This is gonna be our magical universal space whale giving us advice. All right. Why not? Alright, I think we're gonna just do this because this is kind of funny. Alright, so I have this box of just all my like glow in the dark, anything I've ever found, stars, galaxy stuff. And I'm looking for the galaxy and planets right now. I have an idea. I'm thinking about taking these and maybe doing something drastic here. I would probably also use some of my littler stars just so it would cover up some other spots. I'm thinking. Hold on. Alright, so, alright, what am I doing here? I think I'm gonna do something crazy here. Well, I guess first I'm gonna see how well one of these actually, I can spray over these, so, because I don't know how well it's gonna take. It's a flatter side than the other, so. Curious what just one looks like. That's kind of cool. That's okay. Alright, let's do something crazy. We're going wild. Here's our gold wild. I've got all of these old glow-in-the-dark stars and planets. I'm going to set these on here along with some other stars of different sizes. Just randomly get them on here. Gotta get deep because that's where the little ones are. Have no idea how this is going to turn out. This could be awful. But you know what? It says go wild, so we're going to go wild. Got my space whale here. Now, I think I want to stay lighter. This big guy should be down here. I really do want a lot of this pink to show because this is going to like turn this from a very light project to a very dark looking project real quick. But I should stop. This looks so cool, doesn't it? I really should take a picture of this. That way I have this. Which is something really cool to remember is, you know, if you like something the way it is right now, but you want to keep going, take a picture of it, and then you can use that image, and that's a piece of completed art for you. Alright, so we're going to do something crazy. We're going to use the same colors we used before at first. So, this orange, or this yellow, this cherry, and the red. It's going to cover up a lot of this. Hey guys, alright, so I lost some footage here. What I did was took the page as it was and I sprayed the inks over top of the galaxies and stars. As this dries, the black stars will fall off and you should be able to see a little bit of negative underneath them. So that happens sometimes. You lose video, and it just comes with the territory. So, all right, you guys. Well, we'll keep moving on and see how this turns out. All right, I'm gonna glue my space whale down. Just using a bone folder to crease the edges so it sits really well. It gives it a good seat. I'm using my Tombow liquid glue. Alright guys, this dried overnight, so I'm just going to bring out the image a little bit. Okay. So do a little space whale here. Space whale will save us all. I don't know if we want to write something, just leave it as V and come back at another time. Alright, and then I think we're going to want some closer up stars. We're going to do a little flicking with some paint. Build this apple barrel white. Take this little napkin here. Just kind of make sure a whale doesn't get hit too much. I'll put a little bit of this down here. Just a little bit we need. A little bit of water. I gotta get a better spray bottle. I've had that one for years and I probably just need to clean it, right? Mix that up. I think that'll be good. And then we're just gonna take another brush and hit it slightly. This is just a charcoal white. As far as a border, I think I'm just gonna do a little bit a deeper border like this, more of a into the unknown. I'm liking that. That's what I like. That looks better. Alright, I've got a timer going off, and I think we're done. Alright, I'm gonna call this quits. It's good. Get that border down here a little bit more. I like it. I'm not gonna put anything else on it. It's just use your own imagination. But I think Space Whale, Galaxy Whale, is saving us all and taking us to a new planet. Alright guys, thank you for joining me. And make sure you check out Cali Black's Dyson Deal Challenge. She does a monthly Dyson Deal Challenge every month. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining me creating our Space Whale, our Galaxy Whale. And yeah, November's Dyson Deal was pretty fun. Completely different than I thought I was going. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next one. Bye.